I am in Rio with Taio Cruz. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
This is your non-official first time to Rio.
Yes,
is that
this
correct?
is my first conscious time to Rio. No, I'm just kidding. No, but the first time I will remember it because I came as a baby.
So, I mean, growing up, were there stories about this country that you kind of were looking forward to when you came back, or have you experienced things
I mean,
about?
everyone always talks about how incredible Carnival is, and in London we have a thing called the Notting Hill Carnival, which is massive. But I've been told it doesn't compare anywhere near it. So that's definitely the one thing that everybody wants to come and experience when they get here. But on top of that, just the people and the vibe and the atmosphere. I missed Carnival, but we definitely got the vibe going on.
Brilliant. To be able to come here, what have you kind of seen or heard that maybe even surprised you this time around?
I haven't really been surprised other than when we went to dinner and they brought out carcasses on the sticks and sort of sheared them onto your plate, which was insane.
With the chip that says yes and no.
Yes, with a chip that says yes, it says now. It was great though. It was good. I kind of stuck to the chicken, protein.
Nice.
But it was good though. Yeah.
To be able to be asked by Sergio Mendes to be on the soundtrack,
right.
What was the call like, and were there any kind of requirements as to what kind of music you had to do for this, or were you given a free form to kind of allow to?
Yeah, I think I seemed to have a nice free form going on. I was asked to come in and watch the work in progress of the movie so that I would get inspired and come up with ideas for it, and I did. I was inspired immediately. Literally, I left the movie lot and turned around about 2 minutes later, driving down the motorway, and said, "You know what? I've got the perfect idea for the song," and went back in and played it to them, and they all loved it. All the heads at Fox were dancing around the room. It was quite entertaining.
To be able to, it seems like from the States, we hear about you, and now you've kind of broken in a sense. So has it been an interesting has it been a year or 2 years? It seems like a quick turnaround as to, getting you to the top of the charts in the States over there. Has it been kind of surreal?
It's been about a year.
Yeah, that's insane actually.
It is quite insane. I mean, when I look at it, I think that's mad. It was quite an adjustment and a jump from me from releasing records pretty much purely in UK and Europe to now releasing records across the planet. So, but it's really great. I'm just so happy that everyone out there is such big fans of the music I make.
Would you consider, because there is kind of an underground scene in the UK that's very popular, so how do you kind of bring, because the States is so segregated in the sense of this is alternative, so how do you kind of break that boundary, and do you find it's harder for you, or do you feel like music now has got to the point where everybody, I don't know, like what's your observation?
I think it's harder for, I call them the politicians. It's harder for people at radio and harder for people at record companies and everything, whereas really and truly I'm a music fan. And I think most kids out there and musicians, we just love music. So I think if you give people good music, they'll listen to it and they'll buy it. So I always try to bypass all of the various kind of this won't fit on that radio station or that. And I just go, look, I love the song, you love the song, we play it to everyone and everyone loves the song. Let's just give it to people.
We also have a music channel on our network, and so is there anything, because we talk about it, so we play music all the time, but are there any things that you want to tip maybe to the audiences of Asia that you think would be really cool for them to kind of get in on?
I think they should all buy Taio Cruz's album if they don't already have it. And I also have many singles they should buy too.
Brilliant.
Yes, but other than that, I don't understand the question.
All right, it's not in English, obviously.
Yeah,
Thank you very much. It's really nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Cool.